Hello, everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of Diary Room Open Mic with your producer, McCrae, and your host, Janelle.
Hey, everyone. Thanks for joining us again. Sorry we took a little 2-week break. I was traveling. We were enjoying the last weeks of summer.
I've been working like a dog.
McCrae's been working like crazy.
Yeah, so much work. It's been driving me crazy. I'm sorry, everyone. It's basically my fault.
But we are back now. And if you want to see more of our podcast and you enjoy what we say and all the tea that we spill, I want you to hit that subscribe button.
Absolutely.
So you can turn your notifications on because we are going to continue our content. Even when Big Brother wraps, I have like a whole year of things planned. It may not be every single week. I will try. Again, we just do this for fun. So we're just kind of like getting together on the fly here during the week.
Any thoughts about maybe Survivor?
I would do Survivor. I'll watch Survivor. I mean,
Yeah.
I freaking love that show.
I'm probably going to be watching Survivor as well.
Okay, cool. So maybe we can talk a little bit about Survivor.
Yep.
I know that we'll have Celebrity BB again. And I love talking last winter about Celebrity BB.
Yeah, absolutely. While we were gone, you were in New York.
Yeah.
You were doing some alumni stuff. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so I flew out there for a besties weekend with my best friend, Bo. If you don't know who Bo is, him and I had a very iconic fight on season 6. I called him a whore and a gold digger and screamed that he dated older men, even though the boyfriend that he had at the time was like 38. But when you're 25, 38 is really, really old, just so you know. So anyway, we're best friends now. Mm-hmm. We see each other on the reg, and he is someone that I love very much. And so as much time as we can spend together, we do that. Mm-hmm. So we were in New York.
For Fashion Week?
I was lame with the fashion stuff. I didn't go to a single fashion show.
Oh, really?
But Bo did. I just lived my best life for a few days.
You also met up with Chada.
Yeah, so on Sunday we had a Big Brother Alumni Brunch, and I got to meet Chada, Kemi. I already know Avi and his girlfriend, Hannah, and then I got to meet Janelle from Survivor.
Oh, that sounds like fun. I was
jealous.
So fun. I was very jealous.
It was like a really good BB Alumni Brunch, and I mean I've had some bangers, but that was like definitely top tier.
No drama, just
like total fun.
Talking.
We did talk a lot about BB, of course. We talked about who we thought's gonna win. Yeah. You know, it's just alums talking.
Yep, I was very jealous. That looked like fun. Let's see. On my side of the world, my gas station got broken into. I'll put the footage right here.
A blue Toyota acted as battering ram Tuesday morning, busting through the locked doors of 36 Lynn Refuel Station in Minneapolis.
Let's see.
Minneapolis is going to shit, you guys, just so you know. Like, the city is like...
It's wild.
It's
getting wild.
It's different.
Yeah, I mean that, and then I declared war on Spoiler Girl.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, so that's fun.
I think I kind of did too. She can go like fuck herself.
Yeah,
I mean,
Spoiler
she's
Girl
just,
sucks.
Yeah, she's a loser. Like she's
Fucking
basically
loser.
She's literally just someone that craves attention.
Yep.
Which is pathetic.
Yep, it's super pathetic, and the thing that really set me over the edge, I guess, was basically she posted a picture with like an emoji over her face, and then said like, "This is my old modeling days." And then someone was like, "Okay, well, I'm going to take this picture."
Yes.
Reverse image searched it, found an Instagram account, some Jana, and then like now people are like, "Oh, this is who Spoiler Girl is." Spoiler Girl is not stupid.
No,
she's not going to post that unless
her real picture.
Yes, exactly. Like she baited everyone into it, and like I got a bunch of notifications of people being like, "Hey, they found Spoiler Girl."
I
know.
And someone asked me, "Do you know Jana?" I'm like, "You guys, she just wants you to like guess who she is. She just craves that attention so much."
It's a complete misdirect, and like I cannot believe people fell for that.
I can't believe them follow her. Like, just be done with her. She's stupid.
So that's like, as soon as you start doxing someone else to harass them, I'm like, okay, well, fuck you. I'm gonna go after you now. Like, fuck that. Annoying. My Twitch is banned, so no more Twitch for a little bit.
Oh no, McCrae, you can't get banned on Twitch.
No, it's time for Twitch to be done. I don't know. Let's get into more important things. We've been gone for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We missed. There's been a lot of huge news. Royalty has passed.
Yes, Queen Elizabeth.
I was talking about King Michael.
We're
like
so fucking stupid.
I was planning that one for a while.
Oh, wow.
Yes. No, I was definitely talking. Do you want to talk about the Queen at all?
I mean,
what do you got to say? Fuck them.
No,
Fuck
like
the
put her in
royals?
the ground. Like enough with this. Like the.
Are you excited
the
about
pageantry
the king?
crap.
I hate all that bullshit.
Well, it's like,
I hate it all.
okay, and then this, and then that.
No, it's so
wonderful, great. Let's put her in the ground.
They just steal tax money from the UK. It's disgusting. Okay, so let's talk about Michael. The king has fallen. Our sweet, sweet king. What did you think about his game overall?
I thought he played an incredible game. He is absolutely top tier, all-star material. Mm-hmm. He's a person that I definitely want to see play again, but like with other huge targets where he's not like, running for his life. I think he played a great game. He was strategic when he needed to be. He was physical when he needed to be. He was social when he needed to be. Mm-hmm. I would say he's like a very well-rounded, like one of the best players.
Yeah.
I would say this season he is the best player.
Easily
the best player.
Yeah, leaps and bounds.
Yeah.
I think he's been one of the best players in like maybe 5 years.
I know.
Or so, like
I would say like him and Tyler. Like those are two that I'm like, those are like,
stick
wow.
Out. Yep, absolutely, that stick out. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like he went in there and played the game that every super fan wishes they played. He went in.
Which is so amazing to see.
Yep. Yes, we get, again, Frenchie, you get so many people that are like, I'm going to go in there and turn things up. And like, but, Michael went in there and actually did it. And he didn't just like sit back and watch things develop. He took the reins and he like made things happen. He won stuff, yes, he's a person that I'd love to see back. When you said that, I didn't even think about that, but, him coming back with like an all-star season, like
an actual or like a Legends. He could come back for Legends
yeah.
because he's literally broken records. He played the best this season.
Yep.
He is legend status in my opinion.
I don't think Hayden is too excited about that. His fiance, I know that he's just like, oh no, I don't want Michael to leave immediately. But yeah, when you got a legend in your household, Yeah, it's kind of a bummer, but also like I can't wait to see Michael come back again. I'm very curious to see what his reaction will be to all this when he comes out of the house. Yeah. I'm kind of bummed out I'm not going to finale night just because like.
Where is finale night?
Just like they'd probably do like the typical LA.
Oh, you're okay. Yeah, I haven't gone to that in years.
I know, but
last time I went, I was pregnant. I went for season. Was it 13? The season that Rachel won. I'm friends with Rachel, so I had to go like congratulate her. And then of course Portia made spot number 2, so that's my friend. So I was like, okay, even though I'm like really pregnant right now, I'm going out to LA to this event.
Have you ever talked about that connection with Portia?
I don't think I did. If you don't know, Portia and I used to do bottle service together in Miami Beach. We worked at the same club, and we were good friends. And I had actually just gotten like a positive pregnancies test, and I was still like cocktail waitressing. And I was like, "Yeah, I gotta go back to Minnesota at this point." And she was like, "Well, what do you think I should do this summer?" And I was like. And she was like, I don't want to be in Miami. And I was like, well, when I didn't want to be in Miami, I would just do Big Brother. I was like, you should just do Big Brother. And she was like, seriously? I'm like, yeah, fuck it. Just do it. She was like, okay, can I get like this casting director's number? And I was like, yeah, totally. Sure. And then she got on the show. That's it.
I remember a lot of people being like, it seemed like back then there was always like someone had a connection to a house guest.
Because even Shima knew like Marcellus.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And then, but yeah, I remember that being like, I guess they just only cast their friends.
Okay, let's just cast. It's like, no, dude, like these are just like.
It's just referrals, basically.
It's a referral.
Exactly.
They should be paying me a referral. But.
No, I was thinking about that too when Michael got cast this year, where it's just like, I bet people are just like, oh, McCrae knows him? Like, what did they just fucking, get all pissed off? Interesting. It's a good question. But where was I? Michael.
We were talking about Michael. So we're not going to finale. I'll definitely watch the finale. Mm-hmm. I'm still really liking this season. It's been hard to watch since Michael has left. But,
yes. It's been a little bit rough.
Right.
Do you have any standout favorites?
Yeah, I want Taylor or Turner to win.
Really? Turner?
Yeah. I've loved Turner since like the day that he saved the season. Okay. And that was what, week 3, 4? I don't even know. But that was when I was like, fell in love with Matthew Turner. And I was like, dude, you saved the season.
What do you think about all of this? Did you see the clips or whatever of him being like, bussin' and this is fire? Like, no. Oh, okay. They had like his whole word rundown. Like,
my kids say that all the time, bussin'. I hate it.
I don't like it. My
kids say it all the time.
It's not good slang.
It's stupid.
Yes. Well, then Julie had an interview where she's like, I actually like Turner. He's bussin' and fire and blah, blah. Like, shut up.
Oh, my God.
Sorry, Julie, but goddamn. Yeah. So okay, Taylor, what are you thinking about Taylor?
I think she's doing great. I mean, I'm glad that she's made it this far. I hope she wins. I hope she survives the block tomorrow night.
Tonight.
Is it Thursday today?
Today's Thursday.
Oh, shit.
I know. I know.
I
I'm
lost
the
a
same.
day of travel. Sorry. I hope she survives tonight, and I hope she wins at HOH.
Yeah.
To secure herself in Final 3.
I guess we can probably get into it. What are you thinking about Monty and Taylor?
I don't know what I'm thinking. I hope she's using his ass.
I saw that you posted that. I think that's probably a good idea. This is probably going to get me in trouble, but people are like, "Oh, Brittany's a flea. She's a flea because of the comics or whatever." But like, I was looking up fleas and like what their patterns are. Like, if a flea will jump from host to host.
Yes.
There's someone in the house that has a more apt description of a flea than Brittany. Taylor, week 1 or 2 was like, "Oh, I think Daniel's hot." Or whatever. Like, remember that when she was into Daniel?
I think she's just feeling something,
Well, is it like, or does she know that showmances do better outside the house, fandom-wise?
I don't know what she saw in Daniel, but that's a whole nother podcast there.
But, I mean, like, that's the thing where it's just like, man, everyone's going to dog on Brittany for being a flea when it's like, Taylor literally is doing a flea game of, like, jumping from host to host, from Daniel to, what's his name, Joseph, to Monty, and I'm not going to take it away from her. Good for her. Same with good for Brittany for riding Michael's coattails,
right?
As she should have. That's the game. What are we talking about here? The thing about Taylor getting into a showmance this late in the game, it's actually awesome. I think
it's great strategy if it's a strategy, or
yes.
If you're just feeling some type of way, then just do your thing, girl.
Waste time. I mean, you're just trying to pass time in the house. Yeah, that's also fine. But also, we don't really see a late game showmance like this develop. The last time I think was Angela and Tyler. Yeah. That kind of developed way late game. But it's one of those things where it's like when it develops that late game, it doesn't have the chance to percolate throughout the house and be like, okay, now this is a twosome.
We have to get rid of that.
Yeah, exactly. So this is actually a very strategically.
If it's strategic,
I don't think it's strategic, but I think she just fell ass backwards into something that's probably going to be good for her.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens tonight. I know there's a lot of flip flopping. Who knows? I think she'll probably
get
stay.
That coin, sis. I would love it. I don't know. Like I was saying to you before, I like Taylor, but the thing that I don't like about Taylor is her fans. That's the thing that makes me so immature.
Yes,
she
it's all
has good
children.
Fans too, but there are some that are so stupid.
The one thing I don't. This is just me hating the community. You can be like, man, all the fans of Big Brother suck or whatever. And then someone will definitely be like, well, not all fans.
They don't all suck.
No,
there's some
of course.
really great people.
But also if, I said, all men suck, and then I came in and said, not all men, you'd be like, oh, you fucking blah, blah, blah. You'd be fucking treated as a fucking dipshit, which you would, not all fans is the same thing as not all men. That's what I'm going to say.
Yes.
So when people say, ooh, I don't actually mean all fucking fans. But the fans that are good don't ever, they hardly will ever speak up about the bad shit that happens in the community. I don't know. Whatever. Rant over. God damn it. I hate this fandom.
They're pretty intense.
Yep. Let's take a break, and then on the other side, we'll talk about some more stuff.
That sounds great, McCrae.
Excellent. See you guys later. And we're back.
We're back.
As you guys can kind of tell, probably, we are kind of over the season. Michael leaving kind of took the wind out of our sails.
But Turner or Taylor winning for me could be really, it just would kind of put a little bow on the season for me. Mm-hmm. If Monty or Alyssa or Brittany win, I'll just be like,
do you do you have a prediction that's not necessarily what you want, or what do you think is going to happen at the end of this?
I just have this weird feeling Turner's going to win.
Really?
You don't? Who do you think's going to win?
There's who I want to win and who I think is going to win. Actually, it's the same person. I want Brittany.
Really?
Yes.
I want Taylor to win, but I think Turner is a really good player. I think he's got it.
Okay, so on the did you see any of the double eviction stuff?
Because if Monty brings Taylor, Monty wins.
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. Michael will vote for Taylor.
So would Brittany.
Yep.
So maybe Alyssa.
I bet Alyssa would too.
But then everyone else loves Monty. Those girls do
might.
not like Taylor. Indy, Jasmine, the fuck, they'd never vote for her.
If she just puts on some like
Joseph,
women power kind
And
of
Joseph is even gonna vote for Monty over Taylor. Come on, that's his boy.
Dude, no, as soon as they go in there and be like, "Oh yeah, Monty was up on your girl," as soon as you left, dude, like you're gonna vote for Monty over Taylor, like
He could be mad at Taylor.
But wouldn't you be? I would be mad at my boy. I guess I don't know. He could be. Yes, I mean that's probably what will happen.
He'd probably look at it like, okay, who played the better game? Who do I have a closer bond with? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's like a lot of things to it.
I'm curious. To me, I feel like she's got a lock. And no matter who she goes against, I think she wins.
You think she wins against Turner?
Yeah,
Really?
I think so. How many like? I know that
Oh my
obviously
gosh.
voting doesn't break down by gender,
Yeah.
or whatever. But I honestly think like, I think that could happen. You know,
If there were leaks in the jury house, like, hey, Taylor's popular, then the other girls would be like, well, maybe.
I think they have a good idea that Taylor's popular. I honestly do, like, just from like diary room, maybe just like whatever they're saying, because like it feels like somewhere in the middle of this season it kind of turned where everyone was like, oh, let's be nice to Taylor because like I think they figured out that she's got fans on the outside.
Right.
I don't know, and I think you can kind of glean that stuff from
I don't know.
DR.
Indy and Jasmine, to me, those. I just
They
don't
got rolled over by the boys, you know, like they got played hard. Taylor wasn't a part of it, really.
Right.
You know, she doesn't. I don't think she has that blood on her hands. The one thing I did want to talk about the what's his name, Turner. Did you see the double eviction when he was like, oh, I don't want to put up the only other LGBTQ A plus or IA plus or whatever. He's like, I don't want to do that to you, Michael, but I have to or whatever. Like that shit. Leave that shit at home.
I know.
Leave that shit at home. Like, I get it. Like, it's probably tough and stuff like that. But, like, the Turner segment that they did have, like, maybe the week before or whatever, was like, Turner was like, you know, so I came out to my family and, like, it was really tough. They just looked at me and said, you know, that's all right. We accept you. Blah. Like, we're just like, that's not a coming out story, dude. Like, it sounds like you had no adversity. Like, just like, and knowing Michael's story, it is the exact opposite, where it's like,
100%.
oh yeah, he's basically disowned by his fucking family, you know, and it's like he hasn't told that really story, like he hasn't got that shown on TV, but it's just like, and you're gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry, save it, dude, save
just
it.
put him on the block and be like, I can't beat you. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
you don't
it.
have to add that shit, and as soon as you add that shit, you
look
add
fake.
something. Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
you look fake.
Like as much as you guys can be like, oh, Michael's fake for fucking bringing up the Kyle stuff. Like, how is that not the same exact fake bullshit?
Literally.
Bullshit. Yeah, that shit drove me nuts. I don't know. Brittany, do you think that she has a chance?
No.
No, not at all.
I do not.
Everyone hates Brittany.
I don't
in the
hate
community.
Brittany at all. I like Brittany. But I don't think she's got a shot in hell.
I don't. If she got there, I don't think she would have maybe Michael vote.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah. Which
Literally, because she's known as just being, she's riding Michael's coattails.
she won when she needed to. She won this veto. She screamed, "This is for you, Michael."
I love that.
love
I hope
it
that
so
was from a
much.
"this is for you" caser kind of thing. You know what I mean? She's like an old school season 6 and 7 viewer.
She no, and like the eye rolls from everyone else was genius. Like that to me, I was like, good on her. Like, and also she won when she needed to. It was like you saw the competition, like the cogs.
Yeah.
I would love that competition. I thought that was a cool one.
I thought it
Yeah.
was super cool. Yeah.
Very inventive. Yeah, I mean, is there anyone who else we even? Alyssa doesn't have a chance.
Alyssa, goodbye.
Yeah.
Girl, you're leaving.
What about Monty? Monty's really come alive at this end of this game. Do you have any thoughts on Monty?
He's dangerous. You need to get him the fuck out of there.
Yeah,
He needed to leave like 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
3.
Do you think that was Michael's downfall?
100%. Michael, that was the one bad move he made, was not getting Monty out of the house.
Mm-hmm. But Michael explained it as he doesn't want to punish anyone for doing the right thing when he brought up the racism stuff.
Yeah.
Which I think is noble. I think it's like good for Michael for having conviction and like having a spine about stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like everyone wants to fucking dog on him for all this shit, but it's
Yeah.
like, dude, he kind of threw his game just to expose this shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like in a way. Good for Michael, I think, you know? Like most people won't do that. They'll fucking hide their tail between their legs and
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, Monty's come alive, and it's good to see. I'm curious to know, like, when he comes out, he'll be like, "Oh yeah, I was actually downplaying the entire beginning of the season. I was throwing everything like that." That'll be the history revisionism, you know. But good for Monty because like big, strong dudes like that don't get this far. Like
I know he needed to leave a long time ago. He would have been my target at like final 8, final 9.
That's
like
goodbye.
Time.
Well, like when is the last time a dude that's looked like that gone this far? You know, muscle. I guess Xavier was muscle as fuck. Yeah,
Xavier, Michi.
Yeah, Tyler's a little bit of a scrawn dog. I don't know. What do you think? I mean, I've basically asked you this every single week, but this season as a whole, what do you think?
I'm really impressed. I really liked it.
I did too.
I thought it was nice. It's like one of those modern seasons of BB where I don't fucking hate it. So that's always good.
Yes.
You know?
Do you think that was because of Michael, or do you think it was just because of the game?
Matthew Turner saved the season and created the leftovers. I already told you this, McCrae.
I like that you call him Matthew Turner.
Matthew Turner saved the season because Taylor was supposed to leave that week. He saved the season.
Well,
Paloma
really saved the season by walking out the show week 1.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of her stuff online? Or her posting?
I'm not interested in following her.
Do you follow Daniel?
I don't. Should I?
No, I mean, I want to just because it seems like everyone gets pissed off when he posts. Stop posting! Like they get
what
so
did he say on Twitter yesterday? Oh, he was bragging about being verified or something. It's like, dude, no one cares. If that's what makes you sleep better at night, then yeah, buddy.
Weird stuff. I mean, they're still fresh off the season. They're all going to be fucking hype on it.
Yep.
Did you, when you were out in New York, did you meet anyone from, Chado was from 20,
yes,
whatever. How is she, did you get like a vibe of like, because it's always like when you come off the show, you have like a full year of like limelight, like I'm living this, you know?
Yeah.
And then as soon as the new cast comes out, you're kind of like, oh, like you're not the new kids on the street or whatever.
Right.
Did you get any vibes like that of like, oh yeah, this is kind of like, it's going away?
No, I mean, I certainly don't live my life like that. I've been doing this for 17 years.
You're a veteran.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the limelight for me, I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
As far as Hannah, no, I just think she's a really positive and just a very bright light person.
Like she's got a lot of shit going on.
She's
like
a
she's
busy
doing
woman.
Yeah.
And she's a good person. I don't think she really cares about that as much as most cast.
She's not trying to get on Amazing Race. No. What did you see? We haven't talked about that, but you've seen that Derek X.
Yes.
I mean, are you a race watcher? I guess you've done the race. Fuck.
I've done the Amazing Race. Yeah. So I haven't really watched any season since my own.
Will you be watching this one?
If maybe. Honestly, after doing the race, I was like, I'm just not like an Amazing Race person. I'm a Big Brother person. I need studio lighting. I need a cute little outfit. Give me some high heels. Like, let me stand over here and look pretty.
Yeah.
Let me nap, and then I'll wake up for a veto comp. Like,
have you ever thought about getting a P.O. box?
No.
No? Would you?
No.
Why not? I
don't want one.
People send you shit.
No,
They could send you Louis Vuittons or whatever they're called.
Oh, Louis Vuittons? No, I don't need gifts from fans. They've given me so much. I don't need any material things.
All right. Well, if you guys want her to get a P.O. box, make sure you message it. I'm trying to think of what else even. I think we're basically going to take just some weeks off. Like
we're going to take some time off.
There's just not much to talk about at the end of the season. There's less moving parts. So basically there's just, what are we going to do? Monty did it again. There's only so much you can talk about.
So I think our next episode will hopefully be with Michael. He doesn't know this yet, but he's going to be coming to my house. We're going to do a little podcast episode.
We should do a sleepover.
Big Brother sleepover.
Yeah. Maybe watch an episode.
Shotgun some beers.
I don't like shotgunning beers. That sounds
We're so terrible. Ridiculous.
That sounds
okay. Have a old fashioned.
That sounds perfect.
Yes.
That sounds right up my alley.
I know that you love my bourbon.
Yes, I do. Drank it all. Every time I'm here, I drink it all.
I go, this is the good shit right here.
Exactly. I know. Every time you give me free reign to your booze cabinet, I'm like, okay, let's get the expensive stuff going here. I don't get that often. Do you have anything else? I'm trying to think of what else.
No, I've really enjoyed doing this season of Big Brother with you again for our podcast. Super fun. And again, we just do this for fun, you guys. Like, we're going to pop in and out.
Yep.
but we can still do this throughout the year.
I don't know when finale night is. The next time I can record is basically somewhere into like October 15th, around there, somewhere like that.
Yeah, I come back. That's like a Saturday.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm in the Caribbean then.
Okay. So we'll figure it out. But yes, we'll be gone for a little bit.
We're going to take a little break.
Yep.
We need a life
nice.
too.
God, yes. And I've got so much shit on my plate. It's insane.
Well, cool. Well, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, you guys.
And we'll see you guys next time on Diary Room Open Mic. Bye-bye.
Bye.